on, America? It's your man Headkrack. Time for the hip hop spot. Oh, Desiigner. Interesting guy there. I got a chance to see him perform live in St. Louis this weekend. And here's the crazy thing. You appreciate Desiigner a lot more if you take into consideration maybe he's not a solo artist. He's actually a group. His DJ jumps from behind the turntable and runs out on stage and helps out when he needs to. His hype man on stage actually does most of the rapping, and Desiigner does a lot of interpretive dance, tossing the microphone into the air while he performs. But another thing that he's done that has been a modern miracle is take something that people laughed at him about and made it a thing. That Timmy Turner joint that he used in the very beginning of his XXL freestyle, it has morphed into something new. It's grown wings. He recently posted this video on Instagram with him working on the song with piano. What is he saying? Who fucking knows? But it sounds good. I'm totally here for it. The guy behind the piano is a guy by the name of Mike Dean. He works with Kanye West on a lot of his stuff. So I think sonically, man, I think we're in for a treat. Wasn't really feeling the mixtape though. It was very futuresque, but not futuristic. Moving on, let's talk about the game. Now, he was beefing with Waka Flocka Flame on Instagram, and I use the term beef very lightly. It was actually not even really beef. It was more like soy. They was like going back and forth because like Waka said something about like, you know, he ain't like one of these other rappers out here in the streets who be like, you know, on some gangster shit one day, next day they revolutionaries, and the next day they showing off they meat prints and pictures. And then Game totally picked up on that because, you know, he's pretty smart and like replied back to him in a reggae accent. I don't have time to pull up these videos. You just have to do the damn research yourself. There'll be no fact checking today. You can follow them on their respective social media pages. I think it's like Waka Flocka 1017 and Game is Los Angeles Confidential. And you can watch both videos in their full unedited glory. So be sure you check that out. Speaking of Game, he has this brand new initiative called Yo Mama's My Mama. And no, it's not a snap fest. And he actually gave $1,000 worth of groceries to a mama of 8, which it's kind of dope of Game. But it'd be even doper if he gave her $1,000 worth of condoms. Because if you're a mother and you have 8 children, apparently something's going crazy in your life. Either you had 2 sets of 4 twins, or you just have terrible pull-out game. Sometimes it's y'all fault too, ladies. You know, it's the guy's fault. Like, you know, the guy knows when he's about to, you know, lick shots, if you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, y'all gotta retract too. You gotta let the train release from the car. Let the grip go. It's like tug of war. You know when you're not winning a game, you let the rope go. Ladies, y'all gotta do that sometimes. It takes 2 to tango. It also makes 2 to make a baby. Last little thing I got for you. Let's talk about Slim Thug, Paul Wall, Trey the Truth, and another rapper from Houston. Pardon me, I can't read my chicken scratch over there. They've actually started the same initiative that Killer Mike has started in Atlanta. You know, he got about $800,000 moved over to black banks in the city of Atlanta. These guys are doing the same thing in Houston, which I think is dope. The bigger these black banks become, the better they'll be able to serve the community. More locations, possibly apps that really work. You know, it takes a process. Because a lot of banks that we're funding don't really give a damn about us and have been selling us short for years. So, you know, mess with people who maybe got your best interest in mind until you realize they don't either. Because people are shitty all around. That's it for me. For this and other stories I'm following, it's Twitter, it's Instagram, it's SoundCloud, it's everything. Headkrack, Headkrack.